In the early years of the 1950s, the American automobile world was dominated by size, chrome, and comfort. Sports cars, however, were something different, lighter, faster, and born from a philosophy of pure driving. Most of them came from Europe. But in 1953, inside a brightly lit showroom, a new idea quietly emerged. It was called the Chevrolet Corvette. A small two-seat roadster with a fiberglass body and elegant curves, it represented something bold, America's attempt to build a true sports car of its own. At first, the Corvette was an experiment. Early models were graceful rather than aggressive, designed for smooth coastal drives rather than racetrack dominance. But the idea had potential. Engineers soon realized that beauty alone would not define the Corvette. It needed power. And when the V8 engine arrived in the mid-1950s, everything changed. The once gentle roadster suddenly found its voice, a deep mechanical thunder that echoed across highways and deserts alike. Through the late 1950s, the Corvette matured quickly. Designers refined its shape, stretching its lines and sharpening its character. It became longer, wider, and unmistakably American. Chrome sparkled under diner lights, engines grew stronger, and across the country, drivers discovered something special. This was not just a car, it was a machine built for freedom. Then, in the early 1960s, the Corvette entered a defining moment in its history. Inspired by racing technology and aerodynamic experimentation, a dramatic new design appeared, the Sting Ray. Low, sculpted, and unmistakably bold, it introduced a silhouette that would become legendary. Its split rear window captured the imagination of an entire generation. On racetracks, mountain passes, and city streets, the Corvette had transformed into something far more serious. It was now a performance machine. The late 1960s brought even greater confidence. As the muscle car era surged across America, the Corvette embraced the spirit of power. Larger engines roared to life beneath long sculpted hoods, and a new generation arrived with sweeping curves that seemed to flow like the body of a shark cutting through water. The design was dramatic, almost futuristic, and it carried the Corvette into the golden age of American performance. Throughout the 1970s, the Corvette became deeply woven into the culture of the road. It cruised along sunlit boulevards, appeared on racetracks across the country, and settled into garages as a prized possession for enthusiasts. The world around it was changing, yet the Corvette remained a constant symbol of speed and independence. By the 1980s, a new chapter began. Technology was advancing rapidly, and the Corvette evolved with it. The design became sharper and more aerodynamic, reflecting a world increasingly shaped by engineering and precision. Inside the cockpit, glowing digital displays hinted at a future that once seemed impossible. Beneath the bodywork, performance models like the legendary ZR1 pushed the boundaries of what the Corvette could achieve. As the decades turned, the Corvette stepped confidently onto the global stage. New generations refined its balance, its speed, and its purpose. Racing versions of the car proved themselves in endurance competitions, challenging the dominance of Europe's finest machines. What began as an American experiment had grown into a world-class performance car. The new millennium brought even greater ambition. Each generation became faster, more precise, and more capable than the last. Engineers pursued perfect weight distribution, advanced aerodynamics, and relentless performance. The Corvette was no longer simply competing, it was redefining expectations. And then came one of the most dramatic transformations in the car's entire history. For the first time, the engine moved behind the driver. This radical mid-engine design reshaped the Corvette completely, shifting its balance and unlocking new levels of performance. The car that once began as a modest roadster had now become something extraordinary, a supercar in every sense of the word. Yet the story of the Corvette is far from finished. The future promises new forms of power, hybrid systems that blend electricity with mechanical force, lightweight materials crafted by advanced robotics, even autonomous technologies capable of pushing performance beyond the limits of human reaction. As the decades move forward, the Corvette may evolve into something entirely new, an electric machine capable of breathtaking acceleration and silent precision. Its shape may grow more aerodynamic, its engineering more advanced than anything imagined in the 1950s. And still, the spirit of the Corvette endures. Because at its heart, the Corvette has never simply been about speed or technology. It has always been about a feeling, the thrill of movement, the freedom of the open road, and the pursuit of something just beyond the horizon. From a small white roadster revealed beneath showroom lights to a machine that may one day glide silently through the cities of the future, the Corvette's journey is more than the evolution of a car. It is the evolution of an idea that continues to move forward year after year, generation after generation, driven by the simple desire to go faster, go further, and never stop exploring the road ahead.
All right, time to unleash it. Please like and comment the video, subscribe for more updates. Thank you.